Hi, my name's Kathy Wilson, and I'm the chairperson of the economics department at Kent State University. Thanks for stopping by to find out a little bit about the economics major. I want to start by talking a little bit about just what economics is. And I like to think of it as a social science trying to understand behavior. So psychology tries to understand behavior by understanding how the mind works. Sociology tries to understand behavior by understanding how do people work in groups. Economics tries to understand behavior by understanding how do people or businesses respond to incentives. How do we make decisions and how can we best make decisions? And there's a lot of different kinds of decisions that people make. Individuals make decisions, how much education to get, decisions around healthcare, occupation decisions, whether or not to work, how much to work, understanding how do we go about making those decisions. We also have businesses and firms making decisions. What products should they produce? How much should they produce? What price should they charge? How do they make the decisions that best allow them to maximize profit? And then in addition to that, we have decisions that affect the whole economy. Things like you think about what happened with COVID and the impact that it's had on the economy. What should government do in terms of government policies to try and offset some of these effects that COVID has had on the economy? So there's a lot of different kinds of decisions that we can look at. There's two things that we're really interested in getting from our econ majors. One is we want you to lead with really good critical thinking skills. Part of what captures or characterizes economists is how we think about things. We tend to use models where we'll take really complex problems, break them down into what's their most essential parts, and systematically think about how to solve that. Turns out that translates really well to solving a wide variety of problems within society. In addition to the critical thinking skills, the second thing we want is for you to be really good with data, to feel comfortable with data, to be able to tell stories with data, and to be able to glean what is the useful information from data that can help you in making those decisions. If you have good critical thinking skills and you're good with data, you have a wide variety of things that is possible for you to do. In terms of talking about the occupations that our majors go on to do, it's virtually unlimited in the types of fields they go into and the types of things they do. I thought I would share with you a few of our majors just as a way of introducing it to you. So here you can see a lot of our majors go on to work for major corporations. And if you look at their job titles, often their job title includes analyst in there. Why? Because in order to be an analyst, that means you can analyze, solve problems. You got critical thinking skills, you're good with data. That means you can be an analyst for a company in a wide variety of different sectors. In addition, we see a lot of our students go into banking or finance, whether it's working as an analyst for a bank or a financial advisor. We also see a number of our students go on to law school. So the top two here are one's in law school, one's a lawyer in New York City. Economics is an excellent preparation for law school. Again, those critical thinking skills, that's exactly what you need to be a good lawyer. And also we see a lot of students go into healthcare. So for example, Mike Sushkin, who's there, he's the director of analytics architecture for Cleveland Clinic, handling all of the data for the Cleveland Clinic system. Finally, our alums also, our graduates also go on, some for higher education, maybe even to get a PhD like Masha and Emmanuel did, who now work for the International Monetary Fund and is a professor at University of Michigan. Others go to work in higher education or to work for the government. So there's really a lot of different occupations, but all of them have to do with this idea of solving problems. One of the things that's really nice about the econ major is it tends to be very lucrative. Economics consistently ranks among the highest paying majors in terms of both starting salary and income growth. So the starting salary for econ majors at Kent State is around $50,000. That puts you in the 90th percentile for U.S. starting salaries of college graduates. The graphs also up here show the salaries for mid-career economists across the country. On the left side is if you just have a bachelor's. On the right side is if you also have a graduate degree. And you can see econ salaries are among the highest of any majors out there. The way the major itself is structured, you can major in economics either through the College of Business or through the College of Arts and Sciences. The econ is exactly the same no matter where you are. What differs is what that background, the other courses you take. If you're in the College of Business, you'll take some accounting, marketing, finance. If you're in arts and sciences, you'll take more languages, sociology, psychology type courses. But the econ is exactly the same. After you get through the principles of microeconomics and principles of macroeconomics, there's 4 core courses. And this is where we really work on those critical thinking and data skills. So you have intermediate micro theory, macro theory, applied econometrics, and senior seminar, our capstone course. And then you have 4 electives you get to choose from. And I have a bunch of them listed up here of what the different topics are. It's great because you can pick things that you're interested in. Entrepreneurship, the environment, healthcare, banking system. And within any of these electives, you're going to be working on those critical thinking skills, those data skills. So 4 core courses, 4 electives that are the ones of your choosing. One of the best things about the economics department is the faculty. They are crazy smart, but they're also excellent teachers and excellent people. And they're really good researchers who are known nationally for the research they do in economics. Once you get beyond those introductory principles classes and start taking the econ classes within the major, they tend to be relatively small, so you get a chance to really know the faculty. And the department tends to get the highest teaching evaluations within the university. I mentioned about graduate school. We also offer a master's degree in economics, and the reason that may be of interest to you as you choose your major is because we have a combined bachelor's master's that students can go into. So you could, as an undergraduate, apply to be part of the master's program, and you can take 3 courses that count towards your undergraduate degree and count towards your master's degree. So basically, after you finish your undergrad, you can get a master's degree within 1 year. So I've covered a lot in a pretty brief period of time. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of sense of who we are, but honestly, what I really would love is a deeper conversation with you about what you're interested in studying and how economics might fit into that. So I encourage you to go to the webpage to find out more about us, but also reach out to me, Kathy Wilson, the Department Chair for Economics, so that we can talk about your personal situation and how the econ major might fit within that. I really look forward to getting a chance to talk with you more and hopefully having you join the Kent State Economics family. Thank you.